The Eternal Kingdom of Tatenen. Long ago, when the Tau system was still young, one world rose above all others, Tatenen, the fertile planet blessed by the primordial god of earth and creation. From its deserts and rivers emerged the first Pharaoh, chosen by Ra, crowned with sunlight, and entrusted with the sacred duty of eternal rule. Unlike Earth, where dynasties fell and kingdoms crumbled, on Tatenen, the Egyptian era never ended. Sparkles the land of eternal pharaohs. The planet is a vast mirror of Egypt's glory. Endless deserts of golden sand stretch for thousands of kilometers, broken by rivers that glow blue under twin suns, flooding and retreating with perfect rhythm to feed the land. Along these rivers rise pyramids the size of mountains, their tips shining like stars, each one a tomb and temple for pharaohs who ascended as gods. Cities of sandstone and gold line the floodplains. At night, temple obelisks beam solar fire into the heavens, guiding the spirits of the dead to Osiris in the afterlife. Everywhere, the scent of incense drifts through the air, carried by the chanting of priests who call upon Ra, Isis, Anubis, and Horus. On Tatenen, the gods are not forgotten myths. They are ever-present powers, their voices whispered in dreams, their blessings felt in harvests, their wrath seen in storms. Crown the Pharaoh eternal. For 5,000 years, the eternal Egyptian kingdom has flourished. Each new pharaoh is crowned at dawn, standing before the twin suns with the crook and flail, declaring, "I am the son of Ra, ruler of the two lands, keeper of Ma'at, master of Tatenen." Dynasty after dynasty has passed, yet the kingdom never weakens. The principle of Ma'at, balance, order, and truth, is written into the very foundation of their laws. Rebellions are crushed swiftly, famine is ended by the blessing of the Nile-like rivers, and the gods themselves are believed to guide Pharaoh's hand. Where Earth's Egypt saw decline, Tatenen's Egypt grew stronger, unbroken, eternal. Life under the gods. Farmers still rise with the flood seasons, working fields of glowing grain and sacred lotus. Priests chant daily to Ra as the suns rise, while the people bow in unison. Scribes record every word on crystal tablets, preserving an endless library of dynasties. Soldiers train with khopesh blades that shimmer with divine fire, swearing oaths before statues of Horus. Death is not feared, it is a passage. Families prepare their loved ones for the afterlife with rituals that have never changed, for they believe Anubis walks their streets unseen. Children grow up learning the stories of Osiris and Isis as truths, not myths. Festivals fill the cities with music, dances in gold, and offerings carried through sacred avenues. Crossed swords hash the expansion of the eternal kingdom. When other planets of the Tau system began to stir with their own civilizations, the pharaohs declared Tatenen's mission. All must live in Ma'at. All must bow to the gods of Tatenen, for they are the gods of creation. Warriors of Tatenen crossed the void in ships shaped like floating temples, their hulls carved with hieroglyphs glowing with starlight. They carried Ra's fire to the cold world of Boreas, they brought Anubis judgment to the underworld mines of Hades, and they offered Isis blessings to Avalon and Aphrodite. Some worlds resisted. Some worlds bent the knee. But Tatenen never weakened. The pharaoh's banners of the cobra and vulture spread across the Tau system. Milky Way, the unbroken era. Now, tens of thousands of years since the first pharaoh, the people of Tatenen live in a time Earth could never imagine, a civilization where history never collapsed, never forgot, never surrendered to change. The Egyptian kingdom still rules, with its pharaoh as god incarnate, its pyramids climbing ever higher, its gods watching from the heavens. Tatenen is called the cradle of creation, the land of eternal pharaohs, the planet where the Egyptian era never ends. And as long as the suns rise over the desert and the rivers flood their banks, Egypt shall live forever on Tatenen.